Hey everyone, Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker, and I tried Transcendental meditation. I've been vaguely curious about it for a while for stress management. I feel like my stress management's been really good for a while. Things are going well for me, but not just going well, because that can all not matter if I'm not working hard every day for what I have in a way. In other words, I could come home to this apartment, and if I haven't worked hard and kept moving quickly, I'll feel terrible. I'll feel trapped here instead of feeling good here. Meaning just get up early, work out, um, you know, work at a good pace at work, and treat people well, all that. But anyways, have been getting more stressed out. In particular, someone's been a jerk to me at work, and so that part of it just makes me want to be homeless again, get away, not care. But I'm like, that's not really what I should take away from it this time. At least not yet. So I was like, how do I deal with this stress? Because I got to stay cool. And so I was like, okay, I'll try this transcendental meditation. David Lynch keeps talking about it as, not that I'm tired of him talking about it, but as like this bliss thing that helps him manage stress and it won't mess with your creativity or anything. Here's what it is, right? You can get a teacher and stuff. I don't know how legit all that is. You got to pay, and I don't know. I've heard different things about that experience. And they'll give you a mantra to say, which is like a a made up word that only you will have, or they'll only tell you. They do one-on-one training for 4 days, and then you get a lifetime of support afterwards. But you can never tell someone your mantra, otherwise it'll lose its power. Get the fuck out of here. I hope mine loses its power for what I'm about to tell you. My mantra I used was Kirim, Kirim. I found it on some website that listed like Sanskrit words. You're supposed to say like a made up word or a word you don't have a clear definition to, because it helps your mind not focus just on the meaning of that word. If you just chant a word like happiness or whatever, you'll focus on that form that you know. And basically, all you do is sit in a relaxed position, close your eyes, and say that mantra at whatever pace you want for 15 to 20 minutes. They say do it twice a day. I tried doing it today. Holy shit. All I can say is the mind is powerful. It was scary. I was having very interesting images, vivid images and stuff as I was saying this word Kirim in my head. I'm not saying it out loud. Part of the problem is I was very tired, and so it was like I was almost napping, but not really. And when I start to fall asleep, I get really vivid thoughts. And on top of, and emotional and stuff. And on top of that, it was like my skull was turning in on itself, and I was feeling incredible pressure on the back of my head to where it was making me so nauseous I wanted to throw up. And I was starting to get panicked and almost like a panic attack. I didn't have a panic attack, but I almost started thinking I was going to have one, and I was worried, like, am I going to dissociate again? I've had, dissociative disorder that makes that when I relapse, it's horrible and disabling for months at a time. I'm still recovering from over a year and a half ago, my last relapse, and I'm much better, but anyways, it's scary. And I read one of the symptoms, or one of the possible symptoms of a bad meditation experience or transcendental meditation is depersonalization. My dissociative disorder is depersonalization, derealization. I shouldn't say it's my disorder. It's something I experience, because it doesn't stay, with people all the time. People can be cured of it. It's not like it's a genetic thing, or a brain chemistry thing where you just have it for life. But anyways, yeah, I experienced it, and I was starting to get worried, and it freaked me out, and I felt like shit the rest of the day. In a way, it helped relieve some of the stress of that person at work who's being disrespectful, and I just gotta let that shit go. But um, anyways, I mean, some people, and I'll say, certain type of people with a little power act like, oh, excuse me, are this with this thing, can this thing remember to do this right? Anyways, disrespectful. And I was thinking about it for a while, because I want to make sure, am I overreacting? And no, because I have stuff to compare it to as far as how other people treat me and how I treat others. And I would never do this to someone, even if I thought they were doing something messed up or whatever, you got to respect people regardless. Anyways, so I felt like throwing up. I felt like a zombie for much of the rest of the day. It was awful. Um, it was scary. And I'm generally all right now, but I'm still kind of tense, partly over that person being a jerk, and partly over feeling like, oh great, I'm trapped here with this person who walks all over me, and partly just I looked like too comfortable. Partly there's just I was dead tired in a way, and that meditation experience was scary. Like it was, I remembered Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and how at one point Michelle Yeoh is talking to what's his name, Chow Yun Fat, and he says he was meditating and went to a place of infinite sorrow or something. I'm like, this was freaky. Your mind is powerful, and I don't know if I ever want to try transcendental meditation again. I don't know. I've heard there are good and bad experiences with having teachers, and who the hell knows? You can't tell anyone your mantra. Yeah, right. And you have to sign an agreement not to tell their secrets. I'm like, come on. If this stuff benefits the world, let it benefit the world. Uh, Anyways, it was kind of sickening. Like, the weird way this mantra was getting into my head, and it was like making my skull want to collapse. Like, made me want to like collapse into my skull. It was awful. It was scary. And yeah, I'm getting through it all right. But yeah, I have to make sure I can deal with stress, because last time I started disliking dealing with people I was around this much, I just left, went homeless, and eventually quit my job too. And it wasn't even that I disliked the people so much at my job. No, I really didn't. I missed them. It was really just I was stuck there 5 years not earning enough, and it was almost like humiliating and indignity in a way, with like my boss knowing how much I made, how little I made, even though I was paid a good wage per hour, but it wasn't many hours per week, and knowing that I'm just kind of stuck there and I wanted to do more. So I was hating myself for that, and feeling like, how can I live this charade where I act like this is okay, and where somebody like my boss must know, like, oh, this guy's not doing anything. But I don't know, just for me, it wasn't for me. I was basically, I couldn't be myself. So anyways, I don't know if people are thinking about it, but I'd say just be careful. There are people who say it works great for them the first time. You don't have to believe in it. It's not even a belief. You're not joining a group. Um, it's literally just like a little exercise for the mind. But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done it for 20 minutes. That may have been too long. Let me know if anyone's aware. I'm not going to a teacher. Don't bother trying to make me pay for it. But yeah, it was really freaky and really uncomfortable. And I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. And I've barely been eating and stuff. But Jerry Seinfeld was talking about how great it is, and David Lynch and other people. And I thought, okay, this is going to be really good. No, man, it was getting like intense, like almost physically, like almost like burning or something. And I've heard people hallucinate, and people will get strange sensations in their bodies. It can even alter their senses and personality. Already I'm scared it may have done that. With my dissociative disorder, like I was a little panicked, and I'm still a little panicked, because my dissociative disorder, when that stuff happens, it's excruciating. Life is unbearable. I cannot function. I lose my identity, and I've seen that about this meditation, not this specifically, but different types of meditation, that it can alter people's sense of self and make them feel detached from themselves, and make life really difficult for them. So I don't know if I should try it again. For me, a good way of just getting through problems and reflecting and stuff is just a good routine, eating clean, exercising, and not hiding from myself like I was before, whereas now I can be a filmmaker, and I'm writing, and, well, I'm not really making movies yet, but I'm like writing screenplays, and able to work in film, and just watching movies, being connected to them is really important to me, and that was even hard when I was poor. I didn't have time. I had to work all the time to make money to get by. So that stuff, it's important to me. I don't know, maybe there's some other way. I've heard of the Headspace app, but this was way too intense. And you know me, I'm not saying anything about like I'm not like an actor or anything, saying this for the purpose. I'm just saying my experience. I'm a guy who's had problems, and I just wanted to get some stress relief, and it did give some in a way, and it freaked me the hell out. It was disturbing, and I don't want to do it again. But anyways, gonna get up tomorrow, go back to my routine, work out, go to work. Maybe I got to cut back my hours at work a little bit. I've been working 11 to 12 hours a day for 6 days, not 6 days, 5 days, and then the sixth day I'll do a few hours, maybe up to 7 or 8. So maybe I should cut back on that. All right, everyone. So that's my thoughts on trying transcendental meditation. It was scary, but I just want to get away from that and be a normal person and not into the. I don't know. It's not for me. Like maybe I'll be into it somehow in some way, but it cannot be like that. But for now, no, I'm not doing it. It is not for me. All right. Oh, there you go. Let me know what you think.